Self-inductance, mutual inductance and coefficient of coupling. So self-inductance is indicated with the capital L, mutual inductance with the capital M and the coefficient of coupling K. So to realize this self-inductance, mutual inductance and coefficient of coupling, or to understand this self-inductance, mutual inductance and coefficient of coupling, so I am taking the electrical coupling circuit. So this is electrical coupling circuit. There is a physical connection between these two coils. So this is coil 1 and this is coil 2, and this combination is connected to a voltage source like this. So where V of t is a voltage source which is AC voltage, and I is the current coming from the source, and that I is divided as I1 in coil 1 and I2 as coil in coil 2. So current in coil 1 is I1 and current in coil 2 is I2. So because now I1, because of I1 there is a flux developed in the coil 1. So because of I2 there is a flux developed in coil 2. So here total flux produced because of current I1 is pi 1. So total flux produced because of current I1. So I1 produces flux pi 1. So pi 1 has two components, pi 11 plus pi 12. So here pi 11 is the flux which touches only that coil. So pi 12 is the flux which touches both the coils. So here I1 produces flux pi 1, and now this pi 1 is divided into two components. So first component, this is the flux which is touches only that coil, which is called as a leakage coil. So the flux which is touching both the coils is called as useful flux. Pi 12 is useful flux. Pi 11 is called as leakage flux. So similarly, because of I2, there is a flux. So the total flux produced because of current I2 is pi 2. So pi 2. So again pi 2 has two components, pi 22 and pi 21. So pi 22 is the flux which touches only coil 2. Pi 21 is the flux which touches both the coils, that is coil 1 and coil 2. So assume pi 12 equal to pi 21. So that is the flux which is touching both the coils because of pi 1, because of I1 and because of I2, we are assuming that as same. So rate of change of flux with respect to time is voltage. So here voltage, definition of voltage is rate of change of flux. Rate of change of flux with respect to time is voltage. d pi by dt is volts, voltage. So this is for one turn. So here there are many turns in coil 1 and there are many turns in coil 2. So for one turn, so voltage is d pi by dt. So for one turn. So similarly, a coil means there are many turns. In general, there are n turns. So at that time, what is the total flux produced? So here, pi is the flux per turn. So if there are n such turns, V equal to dn pi by dt. So pi is flux per turn. So likewise, there are n turns. N pi is the total flux produced. So dn pi by dt. So which is equals to take n as out of the differentiation because it is a constant. So we can write voltage induced across the coil as V equal to N d pi by dt volts. So KVL in loop 1. So if you write KVL in loop 1, so minus V of t plus voltage across coil 1. If you write KVL in loop 2, minus V of t plus VL2 of t equal to 0. So KVL in loop 1, minus V of t plus VL1 of t equal to 0. So V of t, source voltage equal to voltage across coil 1. So here voltage across coil 1 can be written as VL1 of t equal to N1 d pi 1 by dt. So here number of turns of coil 1 is N1 and total flux produced because of I1 is pi 1 d N1 d pi 1 by dt. So N1 d by dt. So for pi 1, pi 11 plus pi 12. So if you take d by dt into the brackets, n1 d pi 11 by dt plus n1 d pi 12 by dt. So here again this d pi 11 by dt can be written as d pi 11 by di1 into di1 by dt. So just here I am multiplying with di1 and dividing with di2. So similarly for the second term, I am multiplying with the di2 and dividing with the di2. So VL1 of t. So voltage across coil 1 is equals to N1 d pi 11 by di1 into di1 by dt plus n1 d pi 21 by di2 into di2 by dt. So here VL1 of t, now the expression for voltage across coil 1 VL1 of t equal to, so this can be written as L1 di1 by dt plus m di2 by dt. So where self inductance, so L1 cell which is called as self inductance is equals to N1 d pi 11 by di1 Henry, or otherwise Weber per ampere. So this is the unit for self inductance. So self inductance L1 is equals to N1 d pi 11 by di1 Henry. So similarly m, so this N1 d pi 21 by di2 is m. So m is called as mutual inductance. So mutual inductance m is equals to N1 d pi 12. So you can take pi 12 or pi 21 d pi 12 by di2 Henry. So mutual inductance m equal to N1 d pi 12 by di2 Henry, or otherwise Weber per ampere. So in similar manner, if you write KVL in outer loop, so V of t equal to VL2 of t. So taking this as sixth equation, VL2 of t equal to N2 d pi 2 by dt. So N2 d by dt of pi 2 has two components. So pi 22 plus pi 21. So again taking this d by dt into these components. So N2 d pi 22 by dt plus N2 d pi 21 by dt. So again multiplying and dividing with the di2 for the first term and d with the di1 in the second term. So N2 d pi 22 by di2 into di2 by dt plus N2 d pi 12 by di1 into di1 by dt. So because pi 21 equal to pi 12, so I am taking pi 12. So again this can be written as VL2 of t equal to L2 di2 by dt plus m di1 by dt. So taking this as sixth equation. So here L2 is a self inductance and m is a mutual inductance. So where L2 is N2 d pi 22 by di2 and mutual inductance m equal to N2 d pi 12 by di1. So self inductance L2 equal to N2 d pi 22 by di2 Henry. So mutual inductance m is equals to N2 d pi 21 by di1 Henry. So writing this self inductances and mutual inductance at one place. So self inductances L1 and L2 are self inductances and m is the mutual inductance. So L1 equal to N1 d pi 11 by di1 and L2 equal to N2 d pi 22 by di2. So if pi 11 and I1 are linear, so we can remove that differentiation. So L1 equal to N1 pi 11 by I1. So similarly L2 equal to N2 pi 22 by I2. So mutual inductance m equal to N1 d pi 21 by di1 and from second coil m equal to N2 d pi 12 by di1. So if you remove this differentiation for the linear, assuming that pi and I are linear, m equal to N1 pi 21 by I2. So m equal to N2 pi 12 by I1. So here self inductances, there are three terms here. So L number of turns, flux and current. So if all the three terms are related to that same coil, then that is called as self inductance. So here L1 is the self inductance of coil 1, N1 is number of turns of coil 1, pi 11 is the flux which is touching only that coil, and I1 is the current flowing in the coil 1. So that's why it is L1, it is self inductance. So similarly N2 pi 22 and I2 are the terms related to coil 2. So that's why L2 equal to N2 pi 22 by I2. N2 is the number of turns of coil 2, pi 22 is the flux which is touching only that coil, and I2 is the current flowing in that coil itself. So L2 equal to N2 pi 22 by I2. So but coming to the mutual inductances, so M equal to N1. So N1, it is number of turns of coil 1. Pi 21 is the flux which is touching both the coils. I2 is the current related to coil 2. So N1 number of turns it is related to coil 1. Current relates to coil 2. Pi 2 is the flux which is touching both the coils. So here number of turns relate to first coil, current relates to second coil, and flux relates to both the coils. So similarly M is equals to N2 pi 12 by I1. So N2 is the number of turns of coil 2. I1 is the current relates to coil 1. Pi 12 is the flux which is touching both the coils. So coefficient of coupling. Next is coefficient of coupling. After self-inductance, mutual inductance, coefficient of coupling, which is denoted with capital K. So it is defined as the fraction of total flux that links the coils. So the coefficient of coupling K equal to, it is defined as the fraction, ratio of total flux. So fraction of total flux that links the coils. So here K equal to pi 1 is the total flux, pi 2 is the total flux of current I2, pi 1 is the total flux of current I1. So out of total flux, pi 12 is the flux which is touching both the coils. So out of total flux pi 2, pi 21 is the flux which is touching both the coils. It is a fraction of total flux which links the coil. So K equal to pi 11 by pi 12 by pi 1 equal to pi 21 by pi 2. So this is the equation 1, where pi 1 equal to pi 11 plus pi 12, pi 2 equal to pi 22 plus pi 21. So here pi 12 is less than pi 1 because pi 1 is the total flux. So out of the total flux, pi 12 is the flux which is touching both the coils. So pi 12 is less than pi 1 and pi 21 is less than pi 2. Hence the maximum value of K is unity. So here what is the range of K means, that is the coefficient of coupling range is 0 to 1. So maximum value of K is unity 1. So M is equals to, so we know mutual inductance expression for the mutual inductances are M equal to N1 pi 21 by I2. So N1 pi 21 by I2, and similarly M equal to N2 pi 12 by I1. So multiplying second equation and third equation, so we get M square is equals to N1 pi 21 by I2 into N2 pi 12 by I1. So rearranging these terms, N1 N2 into pi 21 into pi 12 by I1 I2. So again rearranging these terms, so that is equal to N1 N2. So pi 21 can be written as K times of pi 2. Pi 12 can be written as K times of pi 1. So this is from equation 1. So N1 N2 K pi 2 into K pi 1 by I1 I2. So K square, K into K is K square, N1 pi 1 by I1, N2 pi 2 by I2. So if you rearrange these terms, so you can write like this. So here it is M square. So M into M square is equals to K square L1 L2. So N1 pi 1 by I1 is L1, N2 pi 2 by I2 is L2. So therefore the relation between mutual inductance, self-inductances and coefficient of coupling equal to M equal to K times of root L1 L2 Henry. Unit of mutual inductance is Henry. So here K ranges from 0 to 1. So 0 and 1 are included here. When K equal to 0, so M, mutual inductance M equal to K times of root K into root of L1 L2. If K equal to 0, M equal to 0. So that is said to be isolated coil or magnetically isolated coil. When K equal to 0, M is 0. When K equal to 1, M equal to root L1 L2. So value of M is root L1 L2 for K equal to 1. So this is called as tightly coupled coils, so called ideal transformer case. Tightly coupled coils, so called ideal transformer case. And last is if K lies in between 0 and 1. So 0 and 1. So then there is an expression, it depends on the M value, depends on the value of K. So M equal to K times root L1 L2. So it is a practical transformer case. So this is called as a practical transformer case. So this is about self inductance, mutual inductance and coefficient of coupling.